Hi, I'm Matt, and on today's Matt's World DIY, I'm going to take this wood-burning fireplace and convert it to an electric fireplace. So let's get to it. So the first thing I had to do is remove all of the wood and all the accessories that are inside the fireplace. This didn't take long at all. Next, I wanted to clean this out. I was going to break out my shop vac, but it's like there really wasn't a whole lot in there, so I just ended up taking a paper towel and then a wet paper towel to clean that up. Then comes the measurements. This is extremely important. So I measured the bottom, the top horizontally, and then the left side, and then the right side. I made my notes and made sure that all my measurements were as precise as possible because this framework is really going to be held in by tension, and I did not want to have to build or drill into brick or destroy the firebox itself in any kind of way. All right, now I'm unpacking, and these things compact very well, which is very good because I know the glass is tempered glass and it's really strong, but glass in shipping is just always a questionable thing. Anyway, I set this up in my garage so I can unpack it and then do my work in there without any kind of fear of just messing anything up in my living room. Here are instructions. They're really clear on how to install this thing if you're just going to set it on the wall or if you were going to insert it into the wall. So that was good. First thing I have to do is take off the safety screw that holds the glass in place. This is especially important just for shipping and that type of thing. And there is another screw hole that you can put the screw in to secure it when it's installed in your home. Then I remove the glass, and then this is just a connector that is the controller for the remote and that type of thing. Then I had to take off the wall mount bar that's on the back, and those are the only real things. Here's the big deal. This is the construction part. Now here you see I created that little mouse hole so the cord can come through the front, and I also connected the horizontal and vertical pieces with an L bracket. That back horizontal bar is just held in place with tension. I used shims to make sure everything was nice and tight, and I wanted to make sure that the framework I built was as flush as possible to the brick in the front. Here I'm adding an extender to my screwdriver so that I can actually insert the screw all the way into that little hole that's going to secure the fireplace insert to that horizontal piece that you saw earlier in the video. After I did both sides, there's two of those screws. After I did both sides, I can remove the rest of that packing stuff and then put these little crystals in the front. They're great. I didn't use all of them. I just didn't need to because there's so many. And then I reconnected the front panel, the glass panel, to that little deal, and then just slipped on the glass front. It slips in nice and easily. And then I peeled off the protective film. Here it is. This is done. It has so many different features. There's different colors for the flames as well as different colors for the rocks. There's different brightness levels. There's different speed levels. And there's also the heater, which is a really good function. It doesn't get super, super hot, but it does put off a good amount of heat. Well, it took me a few hours to get this thing done, but it is wonderful. I love it. I've put one of these in a previous house I owned. Whenever the chimney sweep had come by, he cleaned out the chimney and he condemned the fireplace because it was just in no shape to run a fire. So that's not the case here, but I just prefer to have something that I don't have to worry about clean up and just the dust and the dirt and the smoke and then the threat of burning a house down. So I'm really happy with how this came out, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, check out some of my other DIYs I have on my DIY playlist. See you next time.